All right, Clarke, thank you. This is my first attempt for Wild Wednesdays. Steve Featherstone is here, smiling at the moment, but obviously it's been probably one of the most difficult weeks of your life with your facility burning down on the weekend.
Yeah, definitely. Very tough. We're still kind of coping and trying to figure out what our next step is. It's been a difficult situation, but really all we can do is move forward and try and keep going.
I know you've been quoted in various media outlets saying, I'm going to press on and rebuild, but a lot of factors have to come into play for that to happen.
For sure, yeah. I mean, the community has been amazing and everybody's been super supportive. There's been a lot of donations. There's a GoFundMe page, but the big thing is waiting on insurance companies and figuring out how we can even look at this, because it was our private residents with private residence insurance as well as our company with company insurance. So there's a lot to play with this.
I know it's so unforeseen that this would ever happen. It's probably one of the first times you've ever heard of something like this.
We've been in operation for 20 years. We've never had a claim. Our biggest thing was always worried about people being injured on our property,
right,
or animals and stuff like that. So we have a lot of liability insurance. That was always our main concern. We never, in our wildest dreams, figured this out.
All right, we're going to get back to business though, because we do have some exotic pets to show. I'm cringing, but he said it's going to be okay.
There you go.
Here we go. Kendra is going to bring over animal number one, which definitely looks almost prehistoric, really, in look.
Yeah, this guy's a black roughneck monitor. So our first visit with you guys, we brought a couple of animals that did make good pets. There are a lot of reptile pets. This is one of them, and he would need something very large. He needs a lot of food, and they can be pretty flighty. They're not. They're not going to sit on your lap while you're watching a movie at home and hang out with you. So this
How comfortable are they going to be around humans?
He's actually really good for a roughneck
right
monitor. We rescued him in Hamilton. The owner did a great job with him. He was handling him a lot and just kind of got a little bit over his head. And that happens from time to time. So he's actually fairly well socialized. We actually even used him for our summer camp program this year, and we only got him in mid-August, I believe.
Where in the world is he from?
This guy's in Southeast Asia.
Okay.
Yeah, very cool animal. The biggest monitor lizard on the planet is a Komodo dragon.
Right.
Crocodile monitors get a little bit longer, but Komodos are just so much heavier. So they're considered the biggest lizard on the planet. Smallest lizard doesn't even cover half of a penny. Little tiny banana geckos and that. So he's in that lizard family, but he's kind of a smaller guy out of the monitors.
All right,
sure.
Kendra's going to go over and get another pet for us here for this segment. A lot of fun. I didn't have to touch it yet, so that's okay. But I'm sure
help yourself.
Maybe the next one, yeah.
Yeah, help yourself.
Why reptiles?
I fell into this. I was working at a zoo with big cats, so I was training jaguars and working with tigers and working with cougars, and that was an early passion of mine, and of course a passion of working with kids as well. And reptiles just kind of fell in, a different chapter, right? So we got this guy for you. This is an albino Burmese python. And we've had a few pythons over the years. He's
so smooth.
He's really easygoing.
Yeah.
And this is one of the big turnover animals. People buy these guys when they're so small. They're so cute. They're very easy to take care of in a small enclosure. This animal right now is only about 2 years old. She's only about 8 feet, and they have potential to get massive.
How big can she get?
Well, the biggest ones that I've ever seen have been somewhere around the 14, 15 foot area, but I was just in Florida, and I went to Alligator Adventure down there, and they have an albino Burmese python that's about 22 feet, and he's about 400 pounds.
One final question, though. I mean, I'm expecting scaly. That's not scaly.
No, they're very smooth. A lot of people think that they would be slimy or slippery. Obviously snakes are semi-aquatic. They can swim. Every species of snake can swim. But if they haven't been in the water, they're actually a very dry animal.
All right. Clarke, that's Steve Featherstone. Kendra, handling the snake. Does the snake have a name?
This guy is Sunshine.
So, okay, well, look at the color.
Yeah.
All right, Clarke, back to you at the desk.